Look at this graph. Every time I do, it makes me cry. Not laugh, that's for sure. But like, I'm thinking maybe you should hit that. I don't know what's that button called? I don't know, but it's something that would help change the way that graph looks. Can you guys tell me what that name I'm looking for is? Do you know? I'm not entirely sure. In 4 minutes. What are the odds that I log in right in time for the server to restart in 4 minutes? 4 minutes. How do I time it like this? One time I tried to log on and the server literally restarted right when I did. It was insanity. Anyways, you may be asking, now, Iondis, why are you literally 10,000 blocks out in the middle of nowhere in a desert? Like, why? Well, you see, I decided I wanted to open a shop with flowers, which we already know I already have done. But now I'm expanding that shop to have pots and plants. That's the name. Like pots and plants. It was supposed to be in Latin. I don't care. It's pots and plants. So I need a bunch of other stuff that you get at like a Lowe's or a Home Depot with pots and plants, right? Which means I've been on a collecting spree, getting azalea bushes, azalea bush flowers, hanging roots, rooted dirt, flowering azalea leaves, mycelium, spore blossoms, moss, amethyst, smooth basalt, vines, podzol, pale moss, cherry blossom flowers, coarse dirt, brush, pale, like brushes, like I'm just selling those, pale hanging moss, acacia leaves, cherry leaves, pale oak leaves, mangrove leaves, mango roots, mud roots, spruce leaves, dark oak leaves, jungle leaves, birch leaves, big drip leaves, ferns, podzol, dirt, grass, sand, gravel, calcite, sherds, dead bushes, all the flowers that I already have, cacti, lily pads, cocoa beans, as well as every single version of coral and a bunch of new stuff that's going to come out with the next update once we update the server, so I can't get that yet. So, obviously, I'm out here ready to collect coral. Now, if you watched the long play that came out just a minute ago, or a day ago, I did a long play collecting this little bit here from, well, this was a coral reef. Emphasis on was. It is dead now. I need to get some of those sea pickles, too, because I'm trying to sell sea pickles. But I'm about to go over here and do it. However, no one told me that apparently coral is not insta-mineable unless you have a beacon. Okay, so now I have to go all the way back to get a beacon. Anyways, shout out to Paris for making a bunch of highways with ice in the nether on the ceiling so that I can get out here easier. Anyways, I have to go get a beacon. Because this sucks. Do I see manic? I feel manic. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Anyways, I need a beacon. And we're back, and it's time to mine all day, forever and ever.
One eternity later.
So no one wanted to tell me that having, efficiency on a beacon does nothing to help when you're mining coral, so I'm just over here painfully mining coral with my normal efficiency axe, and there's nothing else I can do about it? Yeah? No? No one wanted to let me know that? Okay, cool. Anyways, at least it's helpful that I can keep mining underwater and be okay if I start losing, air and taking damage, because I at least have regen on. So I can stay underwater pretty much indefinitely as long as I have food. So it's not completely useless, although it's still pretty useless.
One eternity later.
Ow. Also, Rat Dog came to spawn the other day and looked around everything, which is totally fine and fair, and then he went shopping, and then he accidentally left diamonds where he shouldn't have, so I collected them for him, and I slapped them here in his dirt hut here at spawn, plus with some extra goodies and stuff, because I saw he needed a saddle for something, and then I just threw in a bunch of extra stuff that, he might like and find useful. But yeah, now I need to go over here, now that we're back home, and set up the shop with Lightmatica, although it's getting dark. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good placement. Now I actually have to get all the materials for it, of course. That'll be fun. Oh, the rat dog. Oh my god, I love it. I love this graffiti of his signature. I was gonna add another, just for some Olive Garden representation. Like that. That is the weirdest glitch I think I've seen in my life. The heck? I don't even know where that's coming from because I don't have a build like that. Oh, maybe the floor there? I don't know. Now I have to figure out why this isn't working. Why is this not working? After much trial and error and lots of crying about it, I finally got it to work. I don't know why I was being so picky with the type of Imgur link I was using, but I finally got the OG circuit on this wall, and I can turn my attention to getting materials for the build. Oh, what an ordeal this turned out to be. I updated something and now those look different in my inventory. I don't know if I like that. Oh my god. Okay, well it's easier to read at least. Where we meet, don't care, all the above. Let me grab this in case I want to go shopping. I was supposed to punch you, but that didn't work.
Just appeared.
Yeah, it's called flying. I know, crazy, right? All right, so
Wow.
we have options. These are all the things you find in trail ruins that I accidentally found on your land. That. The armor trims I get are in the bundles, yeah.
You know, just take one of all the trial.
You don't want a whole set? A whole gear set? You could get 4 of one type if that's one you like.
I can just duplicate it. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Duping is a thing. Who would have thought?
Thank you.
You don't want the weird music disc relic?
Okay, I'll take one. Sure. I don't have any use for sherds.
Oh, thank you. I looked it up when I was looking for, obviously, the trail ruins. They like to spawn in cold biomes. That's their
I
thing.
did not know that.
Yeah, so your whole ice thing has like 5 of them surrounding the entire snow area you're in.
Oh my gosh.
And so I did the one, and then I looked at the map better, and I compared it to your land claim. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go far away now. I was like, let's not do this. Not today. Thank you for your patronage. The shop will be up by the end of the week. What is this? Oh,
I do not.
the moss
moss.
shulker for 1,000,000 diamonds.
I don't think anyone has 1,000,000 diamonds.
I don't think anyone's gonna.
I don't think there is a total of 1,000,000 diamonds on the server.
2 stacks have been taken already. They just took the stacks and left the box. Oh, this can come down, actually. Demolish.
Kill it.
And with that being torn down, we're gonna have all this calcite also move over to the new shop once I get it up and built. Literally just freeing up space at spawn. Oh my god, that filled up my inventory with so much clutter. And over here, all the flowers I got for this shop will be moved over to the new shop as well. 7, not bad, not bad. Technically half of these are for Sunny. Hold on. Ow. Let's just put it there. And now I have to go and actually, like I said earlier, get the resources needed that I still haven't done yet because, you know, I'm great at this whole Minecrafting thing, aren't I? After doing quite a lot of prep work, I have just about all the resources I need for this build, and I've gone ahead and, I don't know, outlined, I guess, the best way I can say it, dug out and outlined what I need for this build, and I think it's about time I actually finish this. I'm so tired. And just like that, we have a whole floor. I always love to take a moment before I start building a big project and just look at the layout that I've made, and it just feels good staring at a brand new project. Although, of course, I still don't have the road. I'll do the road after, probably in a different episode altogether, because this is going to need a lot of building and then a lot of putting things in it to sell. And that's going to take enough of my time for this video, methinks. Yeah, so you know I was a total liar. Like, total liar. I ended up doing the road as well as the build and put all the stuff in it. And we've already made a stack and a half of diamonds from sales. Also, please don't worry about the taxi being on the roof. That's totally normal things that happen on this server. Let's ignore that. And I did the road. Did I say that? I don't remember. Anyways, but it's done. I also made these, what the heck was that? I also made these lovely little, what are these called? I don't know, banners? I guess banners for pots and plants and therapy over here. We got a lovely little open head over there. And then when you come in, oh my God, I'm stuck. We have everything laid out, even aisle numbers, descriptions, all the different stuff everywhere, basically. I really can't think of anything else to say other than everything is in here, and all of this I think was from Jam. Possibly just him alone. There could have been someone else, I don't know. And then out here I had the most fun with doing like these little rows of flowers and stuff, though I probably could have done more to make it feel a bit more full. But I like the way it's turned out, having everything laid out like this. And then of course when you walk around the back here, it takes you right out to the side like a garden center would at like a Lowe's or a Home Depot. But I am excited it's done, but I'm also scared as hell as how much stuff I'm gonna have to keep restocking for people who buy it all the time. Ah, this is gonna be so much work, but at least I've made money, right? At least. Also, I forgot to mention this thing was built. Actually, I don't remember when I mentioned, if I mentioned, whatever. This thing, it's called Chicken Island, where if you remember a while ago, Crew and I keep fighting over chickens, basically. He'd kill the chickens, I'd make more chickens. How did the chickens even get here? Well, they somehow just got here. I don't know. It happened before Crew or I, but then we just made a whole fight over it, and now a bunch of these chickens are named, and the rule is you cannot kill the chickens that are named. And then we came back later and we made this giant mother chicken with a KFC logo, obviously. And then we decorated it up a little bit and made these giant chickens, caca mother cluckers, you know, the usual stuff like that. And it may be pooping, let's ignore that. But Save Chicken Island, it's a thing. It's a beautiful thing. Like, look at those beady little eyes. The reason why I'm over here, though, is that in the next episode, I'm going to do some road and terraforming work around here, basically. And we're going to take this road here. It's going to come all the way out to, like, right up on this edge. I'm going to do a roundabout here. It's going to have a bridge that connects over to Chicken Island so we can actually, like, walk across instead of swimming. And then the roundabout as well is going to have a road that comes off. I'm going to fill this in so it's not so weirdly watered, and then have the road come off and go to actually to my house. And this road will stay the same as I have here, but the road to get over to my house is going to be, I don't know, I haven't fully decided. I kind of want it to be the same and like have the road just go, but I could also just turn it into some type of like gravel road over here. I am not entirely sure. We'll see how I feel about it, because the reason why I'm hesitant on it is when this is done, I want to move over to my base, and my base is going to have roads similar to this design here, which is a lot of terracotta, and I'm getting scared of terracotta. If I use a bunch of terracotta around here, I'm going to need even more for my base, so I could always just do like a gravel road instead. It'd also be easier for people if it was a gravel road to connect up to that, because then it's just easier for them to do their own roads. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. But that's going to be it for this episode. Wrong button. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Subscribe, obviously. Like, comment, all that jazz. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Question mark? Yes. Thank you.